the streets, gang. Young heart and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. 'Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season. And we're underway in Super Bowl 62. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19, 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Ready,
So
break.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Tackle 80. Ready.
Another carry for it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Riley Moss with that tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. We'll take this back to the 10 on the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First and goal, Judkins. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sanders back to throw. And the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. Steady.
Now give left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Let's go. 19 tight. Buffalo away 60 average. 60, 18 left.
Now looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Cowboys, 70 Rangers. Mustang Knights, Dragon 60. Ready.
Third and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Hold the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19, 18. 70. 70.
He'll work against the blitz. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And pick up a 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Get it.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked. He fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6 up.
We've reached the end of the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Handoff now to Judkins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Go! Gotta be wide. Cowboy 80.
Play action. Sanders. This is cut downfield by Rice. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready, break! Check! Steady!
On the give, here's Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set! Ready!
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, set!
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Let's go!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure, everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go.
They'll air it out on third. Hits his running back. Oh, he put him in the... And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points in this game. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, stop it. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Judkins running between the tackles. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on, come on.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Help. Let's go. Let's go.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. Huh, 19 tight, 19 tight. Huh, huh.
Judkins out the middle. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco it. Check smash, go.
Another gain to Judkins. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready. 60 by 6. Let's go.
Another one for Junkins. And we'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Hand off to the up back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Viking, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Judkins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Top 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
With a gun, here's Sanders. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Shipley now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready,
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Running this is Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns throw the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Okay, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Top low, 18. Let's go.
Sanders setting the pass. He gets it to Rice. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here is 79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Let go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Okay.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go.
He motioned the tight end over. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Looking in the air here. Completed left side to Smith. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Finds the in route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go.
Sanders back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60.
Throwing from the gun. He's got Brown on the slant. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cougar like 19 Lions. Ready?
Pass play coming here. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First down, Eagles.
Throwing it again here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it's second down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Come on.
They'll throw, third and long. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
60 Bison, 60, 19 type, 1979 Broncos. Go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up second and 11 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Now running with Judkins. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Third down run from Judkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.